Hey guys, sorry for the long absence, but I'm back now and let me tell you, okay? I've been on quite the creative streak, so hopefully this continues into a more normal upload schedule. But let's get on with the video. This is a short recollection of some of the more interesting times I had while riding the bus. For a little bit of backstory, I go to public school, so we have school buses. And I don't have my own car, so even as a senior, I still ride the bus. But only in the morning, which is why all these stories happened when I was younger, since the morning rides are full of kids who haven't slept at all and want to die. But the first story is of a bus driver I had. He's actually the second driver I had in kindergarten, since my first one had a tendency to speed through neighborhoods and ignore the rules of the road. But for his protection, we'll call him Cool Dude. Now, Cool Dude was great. Instead of actually following the rules like sit down while the bus is moving and don't use your DS's, Game Boys, and other electronics, he basically didn't care as long as we were outside the school parking lot where the administration couldn't see. So he would bring us candy all the time, but he also played music that we wanted, as long as it was school appropriate, but he would also jam with us. Although the best part was he'd had this beach ball that we would throw around. He had one rule. It was you just had to keep the ball moving. You couldn't hold on to it. So I want you to imagine a bunch of kindergarten through 5th graders who have a school day's worth of energy pent up, and you give them a ball and tell them to throw it around in a confined space. That went about as you'd expect. Another story was right after the DS Lite was released, which was June 11th, 2006? What? It's over a decade ago. Holy crap. Ugh. But, that means this story probably happened in about November of that year, and Mario Kart was the coolest game, because, I don't know if you guys know this, but the DS had some way of playing local multiplayer, even if there wasn't a Wi-Fi connection available. What this meant was we'd basically have these big WLAN parties of Mario Kart on the bus on the way to school. The DS also had a chat feature where you would pick a username, and this one boy picked Milk because the girl picked Cookies, and milk and cookies go together. So we were normal elementary age kids about it and did the whole "ooh, you two like each other" thing, and the girl told on us, so we weren't allowed to have any more electronics on the bus. But have you guys seen that meme where it ranks coolness with how far back you sat? Well, instead of that, it was more like if you were on the cool kids server, you were radical. Because we only had about a server and a half worth of kids. So one of them would be half empty, and those were nerds. Those were the nerds. But my stop was first, so I always was on the cool kids server. I was going to end the video there, but I just want to say, since I'm not at my computer at the moment, I made this entire video in MS Movie Maker, which, by the way, you actually have to pirate now. And if you made it this far into the video, I want to thank you, and you should treat yourself to a cookie. Bye-bye.